So my name is Brett Connor, like you said. I'm up here telling you guys some jokes tonight. And let's do this, huh? All right. So I guess the last time I was here was New Year's Eve. I did a set for Polydac when they were here, and they did their New Year's Eve show, and I got to do the little intermission for them. Who remembers Polydac on New Year's Eve? That was a fun time, huh? So a few things have changed since I was here since last. Finally, after about 3 years, I've met somebody in my life. I finally have got a significant other that I'm really excited about. Yeah, how about that, huh? It only took me 3 fucking years. Yeah, I know, right? So, and it's been going great. We're spending a lot of time together. We've got a lot of things in common. A lot of things that are like good for building the basis of a lasting relationship, like our love for marijuana and complete hatred of Miracle Whip. I mean, who fucking likes Miracle Whip? Nobody. So I could never date someone that had to even want to take up a little bit of space in my refrigerator with a jar of Miracle Whip. That was just not going to happen. But, we're in that fun part of the relationship where everything's cute and fun, and, you just still really getting to know each other, and there's just absolutely no way that she's going to fart in front of me at this point. Like, it's just not going to fucking happen. I don't even know if she shits at this point. It's completely still at that point in our relationship. So, we're, everything's going good. We do spend a lot of time together, and she's been staying over quite a bit. A couple nights ago, we're laying there. Of course, she wants to be the little spoon, and we're laying there. We're completely naked, and she falls asleep before I do, and I'm just kind of laying there. And all of a sudden, like I said, we're in that part of the relationship where she's not going to fart in front of me, and she would be mortified if she ever knew that she farted around me. And we're completely naked at this point, and this girl lets out about a 6-second fart. And you would swear it came out of a 300-pound black man. This thing rumbled my dick. Like, vibrated my cock. Like, I couldn't even fucking believe that this came out of this tiny little girl. And my first thought was I wanted to call the police. Like, I was thinking, I'm gonna press assault charges. This is not fucking cool. And I thought, maybe I should just wake her up and tell her.
Wait a minute.
I mean, should I have woken her up and told her that her very first fart was in front of me, was right in her sleep, right on my dick? Like, it couldn't got any better than that, but I figured tonight was a better night for her to find out about that fart while I was up here on stage doing comedy, so she just found out. Oh yeah, she's here.
Don't point her out.
No, we're not gonna do all that. So yeah, but hey, we're still in that great part of the relationship. I'm really enjoying it. I still can't believe she farted on me like that. And I haven't said a word about it. I've just been waiting for days now. I've got this is the new joke that I wanted to tell, and it just had to happen tonight. Yeah. Now she's in the loop now, so to speak. So does anybody here like revenge? Do we like revenge? Anybody ever really pull revenge on somebody? Like get good? Oh yeah, I had a fucking dickhead for a stepdad. My stepdad, Richard, actually his name was Dick, so it was very fitting for this guy. And so I ended up going out to this party I wasn't supposed to go to, and he shows up there. He figured out where I was going to be. I was about 15 years old, and he shows up and just absolutely embarrasses me in front of everybody. And on the walk back to the vehicle, he actually says to me, he says, "You know what, you little son of a bitch? I can have your legs broken." I said, "Oh, fucking really? This is the road that this is how we're gonna start playing each other? Like, you're gonna threaten me, and I'm a 15-year-old kid, you're a grown man? All right, I think I got you." So this is right about the time when, this would be about 1995. This is like when all the young guys were just starting to shave their balls. It was like the big fad when, back then. And he had this just wonderful electric razor. It was just, had the 3 dials back when they really started making them good, and they really got it nice and close. And so yeah, I decided I was going to start using his electric razor to keep my balls nice and clean. And then I couldn't really stop there, so I decided that, you know, why stop there? You just got to keep working them back. You got to get into the taint area. You got to get in there good and deep like. I mean, if you're going to do something, you go for the gusto. And so while I'm doing that, I would always play a little basketball with this toothbrush into the toilet. See how many times it took me to get that motherfucker in there while I'm shaving my balls. And you got to get like really in there deep. And if you really want to do good, you can get the brown eye too. But it got a little weird, so I would always talk my mom into getting a brand new one every year for Christmas because I got sick of using the same one, and you know, it gets a little dirty. But it was one of my favorite pastimes to sit there at the kitchen table and listen to him in the bathroom. Sometimes he had the door open, he's seeing with his lip out, and he's rubbing that motherfucker on his lip, just loving life. I mean, you just couldn't get revenge on a stepdad any better than that. And I actually told my mother and my new stepfather about this about 20 years after the fact. And my mom was mortified. And I said, oh yeah, I did it for 3 years. 3 years straight. Every time I needed my ball shaved, it was your husband's razor. So, yeah. Revenge comes in a lot of different, I mean, I've had some people that, you know, really tried to do me dirty. And when I was about 20 years old, we had this house out in Chittenden. And this is back when we were, you know, when you were young, it was acceptable to do a bunch of cocaine and fuck a few idiots, you know, like it was completely acceptable to do things like that. And we were having a party, and there was a girl that I was interested in at the time. And there was another guy there who also was interested in this girl. Now, everybody knows the term cock blocking. Everybody knows what that is, where another guy just completely undercuts you and takes the girl right from you. Well, he went one step further, and he told her that he heard from a friend that I gave another girl in another town chlamydia, so he knocked me right out of the fucking park with one sentence. I didn't even have a fucking chance, you know? And I found out about it. Somebody else told me that this is what, through the grapevine, this is what she heard about you from him. So I said, okay, and they were both into extracurricular activities, and they liked their cocaine quite a bit. And so for about I knew I was throwing this party, and then they'd be there because they turned themselves into a nice little couple. So for about a week, I had this plate in my room, and I jerked off on it religiously, about 8 or 9 times, and I let that shit dry up. And I took a razor blade, and I started chopping it up into a nice fine sperm powder. And then I mixed that with some cocaine. And I sold them that bag of cocaine when they came to my house for a party. And so I'm watching this guy sniff my cum cocaine. Oh yes. Oh yes. My cum cocaine is going straight up his nose and hers. And then they're doing like a revenge snowball for me when they're making out later, all fucked up on this cum coke. It was fucking awesome. Now see, that's why you don't fuck with people that you don't really know, because I'll get you. That 100% I'll fucking get you. Thank you. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm a connoisseur of marijuana. I really enjoy weed. It's my favorite of all time. There's nothing better for me than weed. And I always bring it on long road trips, especially when I'm not the one driving. So my ex-wife and I, we were coming from Kansas back to Minnesota, and we left at night, and I did the night drive, so I'm just pounding coffee all night, and we switch at daybreak, and we've got our kids sleeping in the back. So at that point, I start hitting the oil pan, and I'm just getting super fucking high after we switch driving. And we gassed up already, so she and I, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there it is. Got the guts. Like the coffee guts from traveling. I don't know what I ate, but I've got I said, babe, we gotta figure out someone we gotta get someone for me to pull over. And she gets all mad at me. I'm like, it's kind of getting serious. Can you hold it for a little while? Maybe not. But so we get low down her. I'm like, listen, this is bad. So you've got to get me somewhere. So we pull in this place, and she's like, so mind you, she's 6 months pregnant, and we have a 3-year-old in the car. let me set the stage a little bit. So now she's already irritated. Yeah. So we go flying into it's like one of those Buc-ee's, like the really fucking big ones, the travel centers. I don't know if you've ever seen how big these motherfuckers are. You can get lost. It's like a Walmart for truckers. Like I've never seen anything like it. But I'm getting across the parking lot and I'd stop. You know, it's one of those like, oh, like you gotta clinch, you gotta hold on a second. And I realized that I might not fucking make it here. And I go barreling into this place, and as I go running in, I make it in, I find the stall. I'm like, you know, when you gotta do it, you absolutely can't get anything unbuckled, and I'm thinking I made it this far, and now I'm gonna shit myself. Like, this is how it's gonna happen. But I fucking finally get everything good, and I destroyed this fucking toilet, right? Just blow it up. And it's one of those ones that's got a lot of gas involved, so it made a lot of fucking noise when it came out. And then I hear this really feminine laugh, and I'm like, some fucking gay guy doesn't laugh at me for the amount of noise I'm making over here shitting? Like, what the, and I almost said something, and I'm looking down inside the stall, and I see this little garbage can. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yes.
And I lean forward, and as I'm going to like press the little flap thing to open it up, and as I do that, and I see a tampon top, and I hear a pair of high heels go walking by the door right in front of me. And I said, motherfucker, I'm in the woman's room. So fucking stoned, I just went straight into the woman's room and took the most glorifying shit I've ever taken in my entire life. It was so loud. I couldn't, it was horrible. But now I'm fucking trapped. What am I supposed to do at this point? Like, and there's more women coming. I don't know how I even made it in there and didn't realize that I wasn't walking by urinals or anything, but I was just focused on getting to a stall, and I got in there. And now how the fuck am I supposed to get out? So I've got my phone with me. And at this point, I've been sitting there for a little while, and my wife's texting me. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, you gotta come get me. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, funny thing, I'm in the women's room. How the fuck did you get in there? I said, I couldn't tell you. It just happened. This is what happens when you get fucking high, she says. Well, okay. You know, she's got me on that one. But so I had to get her to get my sleeping 3-year-old out of the car to come into a Buc-ee's with a child on her while she's 6 months pregnant to sneak me out of a fucking woman's bathroom. Because this is like right when they were doing all of like they weren't sure if they were going to allow like transgender people in bathrooms, what bathrooms, who was going to use what. And it was this big thing, especially down in like Kansas and the Midwest, like in that area of the country, they're fucked up about it. And for real, like I could give a fuck less, but those people really care. And I knew that like I could get in some serious trouble down there if I got caught in a woman's bathroom. So yeah, my wife had to come in and sneak my dumb ass right out of the fucking bathroom. And I pulled my shirt over my head and I just fucking ran out of there, so hopefully nobody actually knew it was a dude in there. But I spent about 25 minutes in that woman's bathroom trying to figure out what where I went wrong in life's decisions. And it's just, you don't know what else to do at that point. You're waiting on someone to come rescue you from a woman's bathroom. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. And I'll be back in probably about 2 to 3 weeks with another new set.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hey. Who's next? Who's got a poem? Who's got comedy? Who plays an instrument? Anybody?
Out front.